say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise. And I love you till my dying day. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Everybody! Da 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 da. Dr. Worm, good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm, I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm. I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked 'cause I can hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching. ba dum ba dum ba dee ba dum ba dum wee ba ba dum boom boom ba da dum ba ooh, Someday somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm and I like to play the drum. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr.
McDonald's is the place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat. It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music. Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! McDonald's will make you fat. They serve Big Macs. They serve quarter pounders. They will put pounds on you. Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! McDonald's hamburgers are the worst. They are worse than Burger King. A Big Mac has 15 grams of fat. A quarter pounder has 12 grams of fat. Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock and roll McDonald's! Rock on London, rock on Chicago. Wheaties, breakfast of champions.
Morning, evening, and afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to ThatBastardChap badly plays. And he's thinking of playing King of the Castle on a new save. That's right, he's going to basically cleanse, well, not cleanse, basically the regime's going to be fine with all the Zacco families intact in more ways than one, because, let's face it, most of the people that I've basically played against, I kind of feel like they're kind of fed up with me just beating them senseless. So as a result of that, I think a new regime is needed in order to keep things up and actually have you guys cement a win this time. Because as we all know, you lot are not good at basically running your good old fortunes. Instead, I'm having to interfere at any point in the matter. But regardless of that, I think it's time we start the new regime, don't you think? I bet, and I'm just gonna say this, I bet none of you are gonna take me down. Not this time. Not this time. Not any way, shape, or form this time. Not at all. 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 And you will all see it go into fruition as we basically begin. But before we begin, just gotta tell you all, my acting lessons are going very well. I basically got a new script, and I'm basically got it off script, and thus the lessons are going like clockwork. As well as that, I've gotten, and I'll say this, I have a friend, you know, the person that I usually read. His name is Soul Kaiba, and he got some unfortunate medical bills, but he's on commission. So if you want to basically commission the lad, you can go ahead and do that. But as well as that, I've been doing my best to have ideas and stuff. Also, I made a thumbnail for a friend yesterday. And here's the thing. I always like working whenever given the opportunity. Even if this is considered part of work, which I feel like it isn't. But to some people, it's like, oh, it's so hard to be a Twitch streamer. It's just, you have to wake up and then fall asleep and then wake up again, then drink some G Fuel, then go to sleep again, then go to get your breakfast, then get tired and go to sleep, and then wake up, go back to bed, fall asleep again, and then stream for like 10 minutes and then say, oh, I'm just too tired today, I'm going to bed, and then fall asleep again. But forget to turn stream off and then say all things known to man until your Twitch account gets banned. That's just how it is. What is this flavor again? Ultra Peachy Key. Oh yes, because it's peachy. Because peachy. But yes, without further ado, it's time to start the game! And of course, Leafy. Oh, and of course, how could I forget? We've got the one, the only...
Nicolas Cage!
Let's just turn that off. Are you looking forward to the new regime? I also... You know what? Yeah. I'm also looking forward to that Asian kid. I look forward to running away from that one. Yes, I'm sure you are. Isn't your wife Asian? No comment. I'm not gonna comment on that. Okay. Fair enough. And of course, we got your Will's Chapel! Yay! An adorable little thing that you can basically purchase for me on the sorry. The subscription. The throne, which I do have. Oh my god, I've just realized the cheer on Booyakasha is, oh. You're getting it for Christmas. Oh yeah, you did say that. My bad. Fuck what I'm saying. Oh yeah, fuck what I'm saying. Let me just, ooh. There you go, Booyakasha. There we go. Much better. Wouldn't you agree? Looks so much better. So much better. There we go. Alright, coolsies. And also, we've got, on the top left, a lovely corgi I found off the internet. Top right is my second favorite underrated character, Chuck Green. The bottom left, Carlite from Baldur's Gate 3. And bottom right, Song Ji-hoon from Squid Game. And, of course, on the bottom right, we got Riappa. Riappa, you're looking forward to a new regime of King of the Castle. Riappa, you can't just riz the audience and expect that to be the only reaction. Tell me how you're going to basically be playing the new regime of King of the Castle with me.
That wasn't on my bingo card.
Hey, well, guess what? It is now, baby! But yes, without further ado, it's time to play the game! And I hope the game basically suits well with me, as well as the new regime. And of course, we will have to come up with a new name for the dynasty. Isn't that right, Olivia? And also get some new congregants. Hansel. Let me just get this, that, this, then open that bitch up. Yeah! We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. Fun. Are we looking forward to it? It's time to play the game. Yay! And thus, we basically do all of this. But before we do that, let me just delete a couple of saves. This one, and then this one, and then this one, then this one, and then this one. This one could stay, because Queen Zacho, the 7B link, be, what's it called? Serving cunt, the whole thing. She be serving cunt, and I approve. Anyway, time for the new dynasty, Monarch Bastard. Now, with he, him pronouns, because your boy do be he, and he, and him, himing. And the dynasty name, what should it be called? How about the Sir Chapo dynasty? King Bastard of the Sir Chapo dynasty. Are we all in agreement that should be what the lovely thing? Waluigi dynasty? No. This is my boy here. You can't be doing shit like that. The Cage dynasty, or what works as well. Sorry, big sneezies. Hello, hyena. How are you doing? Your boy is doing thing. I mean, let's face it. Riappa, do you like Sir Chapo Dynasty?
Deja vu, anyone?
You weren't here before that. How dare? Get off my screen. But yeah, and then we do the play on Twitch. And then we have the new residings. That's right. The new residings. The Barons of the March. The Partitions of the Coast. Now, since Zacho was mostly of the Grandees of the South, I think it would be in everyone's interest to have the Grandees be the victors of the whole thing. Because the Chiefs and the Counts had their victories now and then, but the Grandees always kept their reign constantly flowing, if I'm not mistaken. Doing good, just updating my nobles for the new game. Yes. I don't think you can do that. Or maybe you can. I don't know. But yes, time to begin! And if you want to know what the Barons basically speak like, they speak like this! They still keep yelling! And they will keep yelling! And the Partitions of the Coast, oh, well, they're all eccentric silicone capitalists. And I think they deserve Oh, so fine. Lovely voice. Captain Leafy, you are of the partitions of the coast. Ooh. New game means I can do my premium nobles. Ooh. Hyena, which do you want to be? And I swear to God, if you basically join and you're grandees, nothing will have changed. Unless you pick barons or partitions. Whichever comes first. I wanted to be a baron. Well, let's do that, man! You're a partition now. You greedy capitalist. You're a greedy capitalist, because that's what partitions, of course, mostly do. Barons of the March are bloodthirsty, war-hungry mongers. Grandees, you already know what the grandees are. They speak like this. And they want to... drink fine wine. Ah, Hyena, you have joined them. Let me take a... Yo! Moskau, down the little duskaveri hande hook. Ho, 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 ho. Hey! And of course, Leafy, what do you look like? Yo! By the way, they always wear masks. Always do, always have. Which means all we need is a grandee, and thus the regime can start with King Bastard of the Sir Chapel dynasty. And you know damn well, your boy is going to do very well in these partings. Ah! From the land of war crimes, aka Leafy's husband. It's nice to see that we can basically do everything in our paths. You are part of the grandees, and I hope you all have a lovely time trying to take over my area. But hopefully you're all gonna be ready and set. Let's begin! Woo! I'm sure more will join us as we go along. Look at this! A new color scheme! Isn't that amazing? Of course, it's spring of 948. King Bastard of the authority of 5, stability of 5, a treasury of 3,000. Finally, my custom noble and banner as a premium noble. Oh, a premium noble. So let's see what we have here. For the barons, we've got a trade of 5, a farming of 5, a military of 6, a faith of 6, and a defiance of 1. For the grandees, we have a trade of 6, a farming of 6, a military of 4, a faith of 7, and a defiance of 1. For the petitions, we got a trade of 7, a farming of 4, military of 3, and a faith of 5. And everyone has a defiance of 1. Oh! Hey, great boy! Look! We got a new regime! And thus, you can basically join as any one of these if you have the game, unless you don't, in which case it's all random. Look at this, we got the partitions of the coast right here, we got the barons of the march, and we got the grandees of the south because King Zacho kept on being the winner upon winner upon winner upon winner upon winner upon winner upon winner. And thus, everything will basically fall into place. Let's see for the council introduction. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the council of nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wealthy coast, the scorching south, and of course the bleak march. Let's introduce ourselves to the partitions of the coast. A pleasure, your esteemed highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow healthy under your regime. Oh. And of course we've got the barons of the march. Hail and well met, your highness! Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape! And introduce yourself to the grandees of the south. May the knife God bless your reign, your holiness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Yes, yes, and with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Oh. And of course, we've got the lovely coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving orders now? Of course, your majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We won't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Of course. Let's get it over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? And of course we've got A. Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. B. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. Or D. Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. A, B, or D. Vote now with your new regime. Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. It's all you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. A, voting, voting. It's all you should do. Voting, 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 voting. Vote. And you pick troops shall bet. By the way, Green Boy, you want to basically join in on this nonsense? You want to join in on this nonsense? But yes, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. I guess we will get troops then, I suppose. The voting gets closed. Green Boy, you are yellow in this one. Enjoy basically trying to overthrow through the previous regime. Soldiers from across the kingdom take part in the parade. They seem outfitted in impressive new equipment for the occasion. Oh. As you climb up onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realize this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt, your shoulders stagger and groan under the weight. Soon enough, one of your shield bearers trips on a loose cobblestone and drops you face first into a puddle, in full view of half the city. At least the only thing hurt is your pride. Oh, would you look at all that? We got 5, 6, and 7. Wait. 5, 6, and 7s on the trade and the faith. Not much on the military though. But, you know, what can it be? What can you say? Anyway, time for the path to victory. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? You know what? It's been a while. Shall we go for as a conqueror? A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the king's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Won't that be cool? Raising an army for the peoples. Anyway, end the season! And we've got Luca of the Hyena Droid bloodline. Powerful marcher, Esquarian. Stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. Let me have no military again. Too bad. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. What shall you do? A. Intimidation of raising stability. B. Modernization of lowering other people's military. Or C. Propaganda, which is lowering your own stability. A, B, or C. Which one shall you pick? Hyena. It's up to you. You must pick. What do you intend to pick? Hyena. Intimidation, which is raising the stability. Funding is closed, and thus... The barons plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spymaster into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Meanwhile, Quintius, of the Captain Leafy family, sinister coastal tycoon, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow politicians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far far more legitimate than that of King Bastard. Something must be done. Oh, shall we do A, sorcery, which is raising the authority, B, doppelganger, which is lowering your own defiance, or C, conspiracy, which is lowering the treasury? Whatever shall you do? Yeah, delicious. You have picked a sorcery! Oh, so fancy. Yes. Voting is closed, and thus you have picked a sorcery. The partitions plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters solemn get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their schemes, the partitions must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. And of course, Verdad of the Green Boy lineage, legendary Southern Vintier, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Alright, do you A, do subterfuge, which is lowering your own stability, B, uprising, which is raising the treasury, or C, favor, which is raising your own farming? Which one shall you choose, Green Boy and, Leafy's husband? Which one shall you do, Green Boy and war crimes? I solemnly want to know. You pick favor, and you, and you pick favor as well. Lovely jubbly, which is raising your own farming. Voting is closed, and thus favor is what is his. The grandee claimant Verdad has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next monarch, to have promised a first miracle, food for all. To advance their schemes, the grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Lovely jubbly. Time to continue with the laws of land, baby. Ooh. Bribery. Let's go. I do love myself some bribery. Let's go. We got Dangerous Rose, a fishy wedding, and the Honor Guard. Let's go for the Honor Guard. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The petitions with champion gladiators from the arena, the grandees with fierce battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just fall mercenaries and be lured to a kind above all. Let me just take a look at the coastal gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but you can trust them. And what about the veterans of the march? These soldiers have fought before battles and they have hot dinners. They'll be unclothed, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace, but they're loyal to and tough as nails. Alright, I've made my decision. I'll wait your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. Let's go for the veterans of the march. I will make the arrangements at once. Lovely jubbly, wouldn't you agree? The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne. Hands on their sword hilts, each soldier spots a bigger scar than the last. What about our nuns? It's time for a new change, wouldn't you say? And besides, I already know about them. Because, you know, previous regime and all. Anyway, dangerous roads. Your Highness! The merchants in the march are complaining about bandits! The marcher roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards! Gangs of highly organized, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchant caravans and steal absolutely everything! Alright, do you A, pay a mercenary company to patrol the roads? B, make few empty promises and hope this all goes away. No, I want that trade. Or C, send a battle-hardened regiment to rout the bandits. Oh. A, C, or D, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's what all you all should do. Voting, 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 it's for you. Hey, voting, voting, it's all you should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 vote. Voting, 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 and you have told me to pay for a mercenary company to patrol the roads. Very well! I may have lost some dosh, but it's all worth it. You pay for a fearsome mercenary company known as the Gold Bitten to patrol the roads and keep the bandits at bay. After a dozen bandit attacks are repelled in roadside skirmishes, the bandits lay low and lick their wounds. The roads are quiet once more. Merchant grumble that the mercenaries demand constant bribes and that their manners are almost as bad as those of the bandits, but who cares? Merchants are never happy. I know, right? What can I say? Anyway, a fishy wedding. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. By the ninth great nation! The Isle of Sal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I have heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish! The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sentient and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend. Alright, do we, of course the king should attend the wedding. Or B, the king will not attend the wedding, but will send his warm regards. Or C, condemn the wedding and sever diplomatic ties with the island of Sal. Who wants some bribery? Who wants bribery? A, B, or C? Vote now! Who wants some free money? Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's what all you really do. Hey, voting. Okay. Well, that was the quickest voting time I've ever seen. Of course the wedding should be attended. Very well. Very, very well. The voting is closed. And thus, of course, the king should attend the wedding. Excellent. The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. The kingdom is sliding into madness! Madness! When it's announced that you will attend the wedding, the grandees are naturally scandalized. What the fuck? Oh. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Fish and friends and possibly food. I would like some fish and chips. Anyway, end the season! And now we are in the bidding wars! We have Captain Leafy, Hyena Droid, War Crimes, and Green Boy all at 1,000, but I'm at a treasury of 1,800, which makes all of you broke! All of you destitute! All of you penniless! And all of you unable to basically secure a financial success in the late future of a 401k. But no matter, you will all still be using all of your lovely gold that you may still have remaining in order to do a bidding war. Anyway, for the barons, we have A, library, which raises stability, and B, a prison, which lowers stability. For the grandees, we have C, an aqueduct, which raises the farming, and D, an observatory, which lowers the faith. For the politicians, we have E, a monument, which raises the authority, and F, a thief guilds, which lowers the trade. A, B, C, D, E, or F, get your bags out and throw them on the ground! Get your bidding on, bidding on! Get your bidding on right now, wow, ow! Get your bidding on, bidding on! get your bidding on right now. Wow, 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 wow. Get your bidding, get your bidding, get your bidding on. 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 Bid it on, bid it on. Get your bidding on. Bid it on, bid it on, bid it on. Bap, 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 bidding on. Bap, 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 bidding, 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 bidding on. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. Get your bidding on. Bidding on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1, and oh, the stability has risen, and so has the farming for the grandees. Oh, we end the season on a good jolly note. We got mercenary extortion, and island raises, and of course finding a spouse. In the 20 passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year! I've been busy! You'd better find the time! Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, do you not mind? I do not care. Excellent! I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Alright. Very well then, mother. Here we are, but what do you think of my mother?
I don't get it.
Okay, moving on. Time for an island to rise. Mom! Oh! Stop! Your Holiness, Your Highness, something most strange has occurred in the Gulf Sea. A new island has arisen, halfway between our shores and the island of Sal. The fiendfolk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, Your Majesty. The fiendfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of their prince and to the Archduke of Sal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. The island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into slandish hands. I mean, do we A, send the king to conduct a secret negotiations with the Finfolk? B, the king shall attend the wedding as planned? Or D, send the king to seduce the Finfolk prince, sabotaging the wedding? How about we just negotiate? A, who wants some free gold? A, B, or D? Vote now! Voting, voting, voting. The voting is for you. A, voting, voting, voting. It's all you all should do. Voting, 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 voting. Voting is for you. A, voting, voting. It's all you should do. A, voting, 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 voting. Voting is for you. Voting, 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 vote. Okay, I guess we're just going to the fucking wedding then. Okay, fine. Voting is closed. No free money for anyone. The king shall just attend the wedding as planned. Very well. But I want that island. That island is hosting a very important wedding in a few months, and is also the dowry. Surely I don't have to explain the diplomatic importance of such an event and the king's attendance. Very well. Oh, come on, Shepherd's wedding. Oh, hey, stupid wedding. Oh, God, stupid wedding. So stupid. Stupid. So stupid. Dumb. Anyway, mercenary extortion. Your Highness! Those mercenaries you hired are behaving terribly! In addition to their wages, they're escorting tolls from the traveling merchants in exchange for safe passage! What happens if the merchants refuse to pay? Their goods are confiscated at some point! In other words, the mercenaries are robbing just as much as the bandits used to! Oh, and then down it goes. Between the bandits and the mercenaries, merchant trade is being utterly destroyed!
Alright, do we, dock the mercenaries pay as punishment? No. B, offer to pay the mercenaries more if they behave better? Or C, tell the merchants that from now on, this is just the cost of doing business. So, A or C, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, voting, a voting is for you now. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Voting, voting, vote. Oh, we got a tie! Voting is tied at the two. Which means tell the merchants that from now on, this is just the cost of doing business. And it looks like there'll be a trade. I don't want two lowers. I'd rather have a swap. Holy shit! The merchants grumble that such costs are too high to bear. Many flee the march and set up business in the south instead. Interesting indeedy. Indeedy, indeedy, indeedy. And the season! And thus, in the coast, Lady Partition Captain Leafy sits on a pier, watching the sharks swim lazy circles beneath her dangling feet. Any luck finding a wizard to aid our cause? No, I'm afraid not. King Bastard is weak, and the wizards are not satisfied that they needn't worry about royal meddlings in their affairs. By the 9th, we must try harder. The partitions aim to raise authority to 5 or more. Meanwhile? Okay. Well, it looks like the grandees invest wisely in perfume exports, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. It's not looking well for you, Hyena, it seems. So we're just going to confirm the tax and leave it at that. And the season! And thus we have a city in flames, an island wedding, and eligible options. Let's go for that one first.
I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance.
Yeah, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she arranges 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by the cloth. Alright then, let's see these eligible candidates. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait.
From the coast we have Illyria, the wealthy heiress to Lady Partition Captain Leafy's estate. She wasn't originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. Her interests are typically of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. Unfortunately, she's quite bad at it. All her businesses deals seem to fall through.
Could be worse, could be a lot better.
From the South, Ignacio, the eldest son of the Green King 44 of lineage. He's preoccupied with honor and has been in a few too many duels in his time. Like many in the South, he claims to put his faith in the 9th god above all worldly concerns. And he's got grand plans by all accounts. He wants to change the world.
Not bad at all.
And finally, we have March's offering. Rupert, scorn the prestigious hyena bloodline. And you can be sure he'll tell you all about how prestigious his bloodline is. He can always be found at the card table, drunk as a skunk, betting away his inheritance. Oh, and he's not popular with the peasantry. Something about him sets their teeth on edge.
Sounds like a laugh.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll get a long alliance.
I've made my decision. I'm gonna pick Ignacio for this wedding. Yes.
Excellent! I'll make the arrangements at once.
Alright, that's the last time I have to do that voice. Anyway. An island wedding. Your Majesty, in a few days you will be traveling to the Archduke of Sal's controversial wedding. Surely there is a way we could turn this to our advantage. We must forge an alliance with Sal. They have vast ships, and with the New Orleans outpost, control over most of the Ghost Sea. Or you can publicly object to this blasphemous union of man and fish. You can't seriously expect me to disrupt the wedding. He's not a fish, he's a fin folk. But fin difference! Fortunately, I gotta go. Good luck. So good luck to all. Yeah, fair enough. This is a matter for the council, I believe. Okay, do we A, seek an alliance with Sal, B, publicly object to the union on religious grounds, or C, just attend the wedding like a normal human being? A or C, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. A, voting, 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 vote. A, voting. A voting is for you now. Voting is for you. Voting, a 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 vote. Whoa, 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 oh, whoa, whoa. We're voting. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it looks like we are just going to attend the wedding like a normal human being, it seems. Very well. Voting is closed, and thus we're just going to attend it like a normal human being. Well, the council has spoken. Good luck, your highness. Soon the times have come. You board a ship and sail to the newly risen island where the Archduke of Sal is due to marry his Finfolk groom. Lacking a spouse, you have chosen the Chancellor as your +1. Oh, I do love weddings, though I always end up in a flood of tears. At last, the new island crests the horizon. It's an empty little rock devoid of vegetation with no buildings except a marquee and a hastily constructed church of the 9th. My son better treat you right. Yeah, probably. But it's packed with people. Mostly minor nobles of Sal, who welcome you with cheers and bows. You file into the church. As the ceremony begins, the Finfolk prince walks down the aisle with the Archduke of Sal, waits with clasped hands. Does anyone... Does anyone here know any lawful impediment to those two people being joined in marriage? Sit quietly and shut up. Then I pronounce you married. That's that then. Time for a party. Yarr. Everyone crowds into the marquee to get incredibly drunk. As you're making the rounds, chatting and gobbing canopies, you find yourself face to face with the Archduke. Your Majesty, thank you for coming. A toast to my new husband and I. I can see you're very much in love. Yeah, I want to say that. Ah, yes. And the island jury didn't hurt. Leave him to enjoy his wedding party. Would you be interested in an alliance between Sal and my kingdom? Nah, just leave him to his wedding party. We don't want to cause any fusses. You celebrate long into the night and wake with a thudding headache. When you arrive back at the capital, the council is pleased that you followed their advice. Weren't you all just telling me not to? I hope you had a good time at the wedding, Your Majesty. A gift arrives the next day as thanks for your attendance, and Archduke Sal has sent you a silver statue of an elephant with emerald eyes. Thanks. Whatever this is. Oh. The new island proves to be immensely beneficial for Saldish trade. They expand their operations, outcompeting your own merchants at every turn. Oh, hang on. It's also a key military outpost. The island of Sal becomes known as the undisputed monsters of the ocean, while the grandees can only sieve and cope. Cope, sieve, cope. Yes, as you can clearly see. And finally, a city in flames. Oh, your esteemed highness! There's been a terrible fire in the city of Indianapolis, where once there were buildings. There is now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of citizens have died. What caused the fire? A warehouse was storing lamp oil unsafely and in immense quantities. The owners were in the middle of haggling over prices when one of the merchants lit his pipe. Well, I'm sorry to hear that your city's gone up in flames. Well, I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Yeah. How about, let me just take a look at this. A, rebuild the city as it was. C, offer no help. Or D, introduce warehouse regulations so that it never happens again. Who wants some free money? A, C, or D? Vote now! Voting. The voting is for you. Hey, voting. It's voting is for all. Hey, voting is for you. Who wants some free money? It's all for you. Voting is for you. Hey, vote it out. Vote. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, that's everyone. And the vaulting has closed and rebuilt the city exactly how it was. You order the immediate reconstruction of Indianapolis. The cheap wooden houses take no time to build and are soon populated by candle-wielding, dry blanket-bearing common folk. What could go wrong? Am I right or am I right? And the season! And thus we have, a lovely things to basically choose upon. I wanted to vote D, but I would have lost. Yes, you're kind of right there. Now we're good with what we have. Yeah, bribery. And the year! So, I can't see what that says. Costly crossbows and the royal wedding. Your wedding to Ignacio is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Peter's Cathedral with Ignacio at your side. Do you take this man as your lovely wedded husband? Yeah, what the fuck ever. Then I pronounce you king and husband. Ha! After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Ignacio, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. By the time you find yourself alone with Ignacio, it's past midnight and you never felt more tired. I must profess, I'm glad that that's over. We can finally talk openly to each other now. I must admit I feel the same. I'm glad to hear that. It must be difficult being king, constantly surrounded by liars, lip-spitters, and flatterers. I don't know how you stand it. You get used to it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. By the 9th, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of your wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your husband is happy to take your time to getting to know you. Since when am I poetic? I'm just getting that vibe, like, you're all God-worshipping individuals. And this one seems to basically have a tone of naturality. But yeah, regardless of that. Anyway, time to talk about the costly crossbows. As you're walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baron Hyena approaches out of breath and waving frenetically. He has a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in one hand. Great God, Your Majesty! He nearly took your head off! What in the seven hells are you doing with that? Point that thing somewhere else! Tell me in 5 words or less why I shouldn't have you executed. I didn't mean to... Finger slip. Damn, that was 6, wasn't it? Oh, damn, that was 6, wasn't it? Sorry to scare you. I just wanted to show you this crossbow can shoot 3 bolts at a minute and punch through Ashmedane armor in 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is, the archive to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted from springwood. It's only in the forests of the coast, and the coastal bastards charge extraordinarily for it. What does this have to do with me? The bands on the march are guarding your borders, your majesty, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want to keep your kingdom safe, the politicians must stop price gouging. Oh, your sincere highness, this is outrageous. These barons just want to bargain. Alright, do we A, put a price cap on the sale of springwood? Do we B, order the petitions to send springwood to the barons for free? Or C, refuse the limit in the free market? Or D, plant the springwood grove in the march? A, B, or D, vote now! Voting, 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 the voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 it's all you all should do. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, voting is for you now. Voting, 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 voting is for you. Voting, 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 it's what all you really do. Hey, voting, 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 voting is for you. Hey, voting, 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 vote. Hey! 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! And it looks like you want to plant a springwood grove in the march. Very well. Voting is closed, 40%. And thus we roll the dice! Yes! Oh, I still had to use the fucking treasury, you fucking serious? God fucking damn it, you motherfuckers. How dare. Oh, and also, the ads will start soon. You know what that means? I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side, rotten nostalgia for an America gone by.
This
War's a people's war against a system that's spiraled out of control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them. Defeat them. Gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it. Fucking hell. If you don't want to see those shitty ads, be sure to sub to this channel before you see those shitty 3-minute ads. They are disgusting, to say the least. What's the matter, chap? Running out of money, lol? Well, that means you're broke. No, it does not mean I'm broke. How dare you! You're more broker than me. That means you're more broker. Hyena. Oh, wait. Hyena's not here. But still. A few weeks later, a wagon load of springwood seeds arrive in the march. They're planted in painstaking rows outside Baron Hyena's droid's estate, tended by his best farmers. Despite the march... How fucking dare you call me that? How fucking dare you? I'll have you fucking executed. Despite the march's stony soil and bitter weather, the seeds sprout up under the farmers' tender care. Soon the barons have a steady supply of springwood for their fancy crossbows, and proving an absolute menace to society. Ha ha ha! Did that! Oh, sorry, Archbishop! I'm sure any good traitor can patch that hole out of your hat in a jiffy. The springwood trade in the coast suffers as a result, with prices driven down, but then that's just the free market in action, isn't it? Anyway, the finest mead. Ooh, I'm gonna be doing some drinky poo. But I won't start yet. Not before all of you are lined in and that you're ad-free. Do not worry about that. Isn't that right, Leafy? I am good. I am anything but not merciful. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I don't have any ads. Well, don't, you know what? Don't tempt fate, Green Boy. Unless you have an ad block, in which case, great job. I would like to have that as well. In fact, give it to me. Give it to me now. Give me the fucking ad block. I don't have ads, but the husband does. Yeah, because you're sub to the channel. And also, if you don't want to see those shitty ads, be sure to just go to this one instead, because this also has no ads, I assume. It already happened. It took 13 seconds. Yeah, I imagine, yeah, they sneak up on you. They really do, these bastards. Hey, Riappa, what do you think about them ads just sneaking up on you at any Twitch chatter's inconvenience?
We stand a short king.
But no one. What? 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 How dare you? How fucking dare you? All right. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as the person that you know, who loves basically having their CRT TV channel dedicated to my channel, is not in any way, shape, or form trying to basically match up with any one of yous. Because it's absurd. It's really silly of them to just do that to their TV. But regardless of that, it's just, you know, it's what it is, really. But at the end of the day, I hope he seeks help, really. Because it's just not a nice thing to be seeing. Anyway, time for the finest mead. Your Angus Majesty! The seasons have not been kind to us in the coast. We face poor harvests and miserable farmers. I beg of you, send aid! Mate, your shitty fire-breathing houses had just been burnt down and I just rebuilt it. Now you want more? Oh, partitions. Never as a nibble ever asked for more! Well, what? I suppose I could send some grain to support your peasants. What? Peasants? No! I am to be wed, your Angus Majesty, and when the day comes, I will drink only the finest meads. But with farms in their current state, we lack the money. The money! I need more bees. Force the farmers of the coast to don their fancy wicker hats, and we shall all drink our fill of honey wine. Oh. So do we A, offer subsidies, honey subsidies for coastal farmers, B, pass a law that mandates beekeeping in the coast, or C, do nothing? This is ridiculous. I think this is much more better. Let's pass a law, baby, and you all get money for it! A, B, or C, vote now! Voting, the voting is for you. Hey, voting, it's all you all want. Voting is for you. Hey, voting is for you now. Vote. God damn it! God damn it! 10 seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apparently no one likes money in this game. Apparently. Voting is closed and thus offer honey subsidies for coastal farmers. The coast farmers are uncertain until you explain that partisans actually just means keeping bees. Soon the coast is abuzz. Thank you, your esteemed highness. My wedding is sure to be a success. Oh! And the season! And thus we have this. Deep in the forest of the march, Baron Hyena has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends. Our plans are going better than expected! The spy master thinks that all is well in the kingdom! And while the cat's away, the mice shall play! Cats aren't best for getting rid of mice! You're better off with a terrier! I think you missed the point of my analogy. Never mind! Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Should be easy. If the king can't pay them, the watch will, look up for money elsewhere! Shit. For the next stage of the scheme, the Varus must lower the treasury to 15,000 or less in 2 seasons. Oh dear. Meanwhile, the prophesied Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Cast Aerith, taking the form of the humble noble known as Vernred, who hails from a farming town in the Southern Hills. Also the Grandee's claim. Ha-ha! Oh, ha-ha! Peasants all over the south are flocking to you for that. I knew you could do it! The plentiful crops have been a significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call a miracle. Praise be! But this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false king. The people still need a push. However, with just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you! For the next stage of the scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Interesting. Meanwhile, in the course, Lady Petition Captain Leafy sits on a pier, watching the sharks swim lazily circles beneath her dangling feet. Suddenly, the water begins to boil and froth. The sharks swim off in terror. A huge, shaggy figure rises from the sea. Oh, ye want me? Oh, wait. Oh, hello, Harry. Ye want to meet me? Make it quick. A giant squid is fighting a sperm whale 30 miles from here, and I don't want to miss it. I thought we might have a common goal. The king has been overstepping his bounds recently, hasn't he? Yes. The king's navy did anchor the ships over my... Wait, what's a good... Hello, Harry. Fancy a cup of tea? The king's navy did... I want to try and give a... Okay, wait. The king's navy did anchor the ships over my... I need a better voice. I need a better voice for Scrampton. What would be a good voice for Scrampton? Like, The king's navy did anchor their ships over my favorite reef last month. Bloody annoying. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'll help ye. But ye better get rid of the bees first. Did you say bees? Ah, yes. On plane they're simple insects. But in the apiary, the worlds of dreams and magic, they're wonderful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference. But they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional statement, so you can deal with them. For the next stage of the scheme, the petitions must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Oh dear. Is that a spanner in the works? Oh, indeed.
Here we is. She holds a Alexa, set a timer to 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
She holds up a single gleaming coin. That's it? The treasury is in its entirety. There's nothing left. Your Majesty. Your... Ah! Well, that's not good. Outside the palace, something rumbles, like thunder. I can see where this is going. The soldiers in the armies and even the city watch, none of them have been paid in months. They're marching on the capital. They better grab your things, Your Majesty. Run away like a coward. You run out of the stable, saddle a horse, and gallop through the streets as fast as you can, with nothing but the clothes on your back and a single gold coin. Behind you, the soldiers overwhelm the few remaining royal staff and loot the palace. You urge your horse onwards, weeping over fountains and crashing through market stalls. This is a temporary setback. You see out the rest of your reign in exile, slowly gathering support to reclaim your throne. It'll be hard work, yes, but you're sure you can do it. You're King Bastard! You can do anything! You're not looking where you are going. You run headfirst into a low-hanging sign, knocking you off your horse and dashing your brains all over the cobblestone. Uh-oh. Having left no heir, it's up to the nobles to vote for your successor from among your claimants. You only hope they will keep the kingdom more stable than you did. Okay, so do we go for Luca or Verdad? Vote no! Voting is for you. Voting, it's all you want your world will do. Voting is for you. Voting, it's all you should do now. Voting. 10 more seconds! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it will look like Verdad is the winner. Congratulations, Verdad! You are now the king! Yeah! The grandees are victorious. Out of money and facing an uprising by his own soldiers, King Bastard fled the capital only to bash his brains out in a low-hanging sign. The barons' attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Baron Hyena Droid entered his wife chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The attempt to rule Scranton to the coastal coast was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored with these mortal squabbles, fed Lady Partition Company feet to the Kraken. Grandees wept into the power vacuum left by King Bastard's death, and Verdad took the crown with the council's blessing. King Bastard the diplomat! At least I went out with a name. They went 1 year, 3 months, and just 1 year. Smiles is now yours or the south and your successor, Monarch Verdad. The wealthiest noble is Green Boy with 1,600, while the poorest noble is Hyena, who is BOOM! But not more broken than me, unfortunately. But yes, Verdad is now the new monarch, with an authority of 5, a treasury of 1, and a stability of 7. Meanwhile, we got the balance with a trade of 3, a farming of 5, a military of 8, and a faith of 5. By the grandees, we have a trade of 7, a farming of 7, a military of 4, a faith of 6, and a defiance of 1. While for the politicians, we have a trade of 6, a farming of 6, a military of 4, a faith of 4, and a defiance of 0. And now, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for. Like, really? This wasn't supposed to happen! This is very unfortunate. We only lasted a gosh darn hour? Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? This is not how I wanted to go! How dare! Alexa, stop. No. DVD, no. That's for tomorrow. This is my first King of the Kingdom game. I'm glad I won. Hey, I'm glad you're able to basically get your people ready and waiting to be part of the throne. Hey, it's glad to know that you just got that fucking regime in 1 hour and 20 minutes, may I add. And this is the entirety of the fucking stream. This is so stupid. We won. High five! But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, I guess. And thank you to everyone just seeing all of this in one go, I guess. Let's just see what... I guess we should raid Soul Kyber, I guess. Are you all ready for the raid? For Soul Kyber? It's... Ooh! Or maybe I should raid Kit Flores back. After all, Kit just... Yeah, you know what? Why the fuck not? I raided Kit. I'm gonna raid Kit back. Why the fuck? Because why the fuck not? After all, that it basically is one thing, and I will raid back. But yes, yes. Hopefully you all have a good... Thank you everyone for watching. Oh, wait. Raid message. As we go into a luscious little... And I hope you all have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good everything. And I will... Ow. And I will see you all tomorrow with some Dead by Daylight. And you know damn well I'm going to be doing that Weeb song Unravel. So look forward to that. Goodbye! Oh wait, it's a goodbye from ReactBots. I said it's a goodbye from ReactBots.
Hey, I'm a hugger.
Good. Anyway, goodbye! Bye-bye! Oh, bye.